We are back again. We are back. Yes. All right. What's up, everyone? This is Victor Fantastic, your man's, because I'm definitely not your boy. Now, before we get started today, I would just like to acknowledge my 27 subs, my 27 subscribers, my 27 awakened wonders. Thank you for checking out my channel, checking out my content. And my commitment to you, my commitment to myself, my commitment to the audience, the channel is I will get better every video. My videos are going to get better, more informative, and more importantly, I think you will get something from these videos. Watching these videos, you can't unwatch them, and I believe watching these videos, a part of you will fundamentally change. So thank you so much. Now, one other thing I want to talk about before I get into today's topic. I was at the gym today, and the first two videos, the things I talked about, the number one thing to do on the first date, oh my goodness, I witnessed it. I witnessed exactly what I talked about in those videos. I finished my workout, going to get my stuff out of my locker, change. I see this young man in the mirror talking to himself. These girls don't want to date me. They're negative. They're masculine. They want me to send them Cash App. Are they crazy? They want me to send them Venmo. This is what this guy was saying. So this guy probably had a psychotic injury, and seemed like he was having a nervous breakdown. It was like, because he was talking to himself, the guy was delusional and hallucinating. He was saying it loud as if he really wanted to get my attention, and it was just not the right place at the right time for me. I had an appointment I had to go attend, and I was doing my thing, had to head out. So I go to the urinal. This same guy was like, these girls don't want to, you saying it loud, they don't want to talk to me. They don't want to date me. They want money. And he looked no more than, I'd say, 22, 26-year-old, had hair like mine. Actually, hair is a lot better than mine. But the guy was going through exactly what I stated in the videos, and it was like, whoa. When I got home, I called my mom. I was like, Mom, this happened in the gym. This guy's talking about the stuff I put in my first two videos, as far as not getting any dates, and he was telling her that the girls wanted him to send money, and the things I was saying in the video, this guy was saying, and my mom was like, we must have watched your videos. I'm like, no, I didn't even talk to the guy. I don't know the guy. She was like, wow. I was like, yeah. I was like, that was the universe saying, hey, Victor, keep doing what you're doing. And I am smart enough to know that I am the messenger, right? These words are coming through me, but I'm very aware that I am not the messenger. This is bigger than me. This is bigger than me. Like I said in the last video, the part 2, this is my sport. So this is way, way bigger than me. I'll get better. I'll get more eloquent with my words, and my delivery and the messages coming through will be more transformational, informational for all of us. But this is bigger than me, and that was a sign, yo. That was a sign, everybody, from a higher power. Just wanted to kind of let you guys know that what I'm saying, it's just coming through me, and it's not for naught. I'm not saying this for not a reason. Okay, so let's get into today's topic, the number one thing to do before the first date. We talked about the last couple of videos, the number one thing to do on the first date. This is the number one thing to do, before the first date, which I got from my good old friend, Brad Pitt, and Denzel Washington. So where I met those gentlemen is we actually had the same acting coach in Hollywood, actually North Hollywood. I won't put the acting school on blast, but pretty nice, big time acting school off of Cahuenga Boulevard in the Valley. For all of my Hollywood people, you know what I'm talking about. So on Friday nights, every Friday night, one of the actors that made it big would come by, or it could be like a casting director or screenwriter want us to read their scripts, or people from the industry. And I remember one night Brad Pitt was there, and these guys, as big as Brad Pitt is, as big as Denzel Washington is, these guys would come to the class, and they still come to class and do scenes from movies where certain scenes they want to see how it plays and let us critique it, and they would even do scene work with some of the actors, right? And the number one thing that they would do, which they learned from this wonderful, wonderful acting coach, the number one thing that we would do before a scene is we would charge our body. And that same charge, it can correlate to on a first date or even a job interview. And what it actually entailed was, it's pretty simple. We would get down and do push-ups. Get down, bam, 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 bam. Give me, 50 or 100 push-ups before the scene, right? So think about it. You do the push-ups, and now the brain is releasing oxytocin, serotonin, endorphins, dopamine, all of these wonderful energetic chemicals. And guess what happens when that happens? You're not nervous. You do 100 push-ups and see if you're nervous, right? And then after that, we do what we call a beat, and that's what you're doing. You're just relaxing, calm down. So you don't want to go do 100 push-ups and you're walking in and breathing hard. You might freak somebody out, right? So we just do a beat, relax, and then get into the scene. And so Brad Pitt, that's what they said, the number one thing, even to this day, because those guys, they get scripts obviously written for them, but a lot of movies they still read, even if these are big time guys and they write movies and budgets for these guys, but these guys still audition for the directors, the casting directors, the AD, the assistant directors, even at the level that they're at, just to keep, and that's, I think, honorable and noble to keep on top of their craft. And that same technique, we call it charging your body on a first date, you can do the same thing. It could be 25, 50, I would recommend 50 or 100 push-ups. It could be jumping jacks, and it could even be calf raises. It could even be like you're swimming, like just swimming with your arms. The point is you're releasing the dopamine, the serotonin, you're electrifying the body, right? Our body has the calcium and magnesium and sodium, all of these chemicals. These are electrical chemicals, by the way, that animate the body, right? So it's releasing all of those chemicals in the body. And as some of us probably know, but they say that when all the electrical circuitry ceases in the body, we cease to exist, right? So this is doing the opposite. This is animating the body, charging up the body. Try that on your first date, before your first date. And that way it's like words will flow. When you got a lot of energy like that, the words just flow so much more effortlessly and easy, and you just kind of get into the groove of the date. And that's a great way, I think, to start a date, by charging the body, or even going to a job interview, and obviously for people like me, going on an audition. But that, my friends, is the number one thing to do before a first date. I hope this was informative. Hope you learned something. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on my next video.